And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here is Hachimura. Wall dishes to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Fultz. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now Wall. Following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Wall against Fultz. And Wall kicks to Bryant. And there it is for him.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Now here's Isaac. Back to Fultz. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. The feet to Vucevic. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Left side, Wall. Passes it to Bonga. And here is Hachimura. He feeds it to Bryant. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. The shot's good from Fournier.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Left side, Wall. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Beal, that's for 2. Rebound by the Magic.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Isaac passes to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bonga, the pass to Beal. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Fournier. Now Isaac. Pass to Fultz. That shot is off. Great D that time from Beal.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Wall against Fultz. Wall's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Vucevic missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 2, and Washington going with a whole new group here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Payton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here is Augustine. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And Smith launches it from deep. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. Between his points and his rebound. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Vucevic, then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Augustine in at the point guard.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
Here's Mahimi. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Ross passes to Augustine. Ross with the bounce pass. Here's Bamba. Not going to go that time.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Brown the pass to Bertens. Down low. Mahimi down low. Vucevic on him. Smith for 3. Here's Mahimi. And Mahimi with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Bertans finds Mahimi. Bamba against Smith. Now the pass to Bertans. Shoots over Bamba. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bertans.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Augustine against Smith. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Bamba to the inside. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Bamba. Augustine's got 5.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
Smith kicks to Payton. Brown outside. Bertans against Bamba. Here's Payton. Mahimi trying to get open. No good from Payton. Magic leading by 3.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career. with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Ross with the steal. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Bamba.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Smith.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
To the paint. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Deflects the pass. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And they get it back. Vucevic down low. Covered by Smith. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Washington. The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Isaac right side. It's Fournier on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Got a piece of it. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 9 points, 5 rebounds. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's the break. Fournier finds Fultz.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Outside, Beal. Passes it to Bryant. Vucevic with the block. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
From 10 feet out, no good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Wall. to halt the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And Beal kicks to Wagner. Shoots over Isaac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Fournier. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. The pass to Fournier. Kicks to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards trail by 9. Hachimura finds Bryant. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Bryant. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Count the basket. And the Magic lead by 9.
Folks, so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
It's Beal on the wing. He has 6. Passes to Hachimura. Pass to Bryant. Back to Hachimura. From deep, Wall. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gordon. And that one drops for him. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Here's Beal. Wagner with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Beal. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. And outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And finished off by Fultz.
Very impressive instincts that Fultz has. I mean, especially on offense. He knows exactly when to bounce for the alley-oop.
Charity stripe shot. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Ken Burge is checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams finds Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Over in the corner, Isaac. It's stolen. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for Kem Birch. Here's Smith. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Fournier's checked in for Isaac. Augustine comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Wagner. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Smith. The 3 from Bertans. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Out to Smith. Clock at 6. Over Fultz. Smith, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fournier with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. The dish to Fultz. Bob pass to Gordon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bamba's checked in. Stolen by Bamba. At the elbow, Vucevic. To the left wing. Augustine against Brown. Fournier passes to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Over Bryant. But they recover it. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. From 12 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Augustine, no luck. Wizards trail by 15. Outside Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bonga. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Augustine looking around. The tray. Bertans grabs the board. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Bonga. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Bertans passes to Bonga. He kicks it to Bryant. Fires for 3. Bonga, no good. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Orlando.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Vucevic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Augustine against Bertans. The layup off target. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony Clark. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Down low. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have two names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Garland with it. And the pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Osman kicks to Garland. From outside, off the mark. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's Fultz. For 3, Fournier. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. Passes it to Garland. Back to Drummond. No good. Shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. Fournier in the corner. Stolen by Garland. Drummond with it. Isaac picks him up. Love finds Sexton. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Love outside. 6 to shoot, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Love. Back to Drummond. And he banks in the layup.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Now, here's Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Love up top. Inside. Drummond. Slammed home and he draws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Sexton following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Augustine, the feed to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Nance finds Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Vucevic with the block. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
On the wing, Porter. Augustine with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ennis has got the ball, and the dunk by Bamba.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Windler can't throw it down with one hand.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball?
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Vucevic is out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Hits. Count that one from Ennis. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Ross. And he lays it straight in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Now Thompson. To the wing on the left. To the right side. Nance outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
And passing with a purpose there. I love how Carter Williams keeps his teammates involved.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Thompson. Out to Nance, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Ennis. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter-Williams. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garland with the bucket.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Orlando leading by 16. It's Fournier on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Fournier for three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Osman. Can't get it to fall. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier finds Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Love. Back to Osman. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way. Fournier gets a wide open look. They get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bamba's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Yes, that goes in. Drummond's got 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Garland. Stolen by Gordon. That will count. That one's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front, leading. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Mohamed Bamba was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Ashman, the pass to Love. Kicks it to Drummond. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Magic leading by 11. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Drummond working against Vucevic, and that one's good. Drummond's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Outside, Sexton. The pass to Drummond. Clock at 4. Porter passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Fultz. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
To the inside, and stolen by Love. Fast break, here we go. The open look here for Sexton. That 3 off the mark. Magic leading by 11. Here's Fultz. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Man, how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. Sexton finds Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Sexton, the pass to Thompson. Back to Sexton. Traps in the tray.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Sexton against Augustine. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Augustine's got his first points in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Back to Sexton. Out to Nance. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Isaac. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Lobbed up there for Isaac.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Drummond kicks to Nance. Feeds it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Now here is Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. It's deflected. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 13. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ross in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Thompson right side. Nance outside. Shot clock at 6. Windler the pass to Nance. And here's Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. From outside, off the mark. Here's Vucevic. Will bring it up for the Magic. Here's Ross. Chalk up 2 there. And the Magic lead by 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Pass to Isaac. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Nance. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Nance in the post, defended by Gordon. Osman, the pass to Thompson. From the left block, he sends it through.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside, most of his shots coming around the rim.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Ross with it. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Magic again can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Garland kicks to Love. He feeds it to Porter. Over Ross. And there's Porter on the assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
You see the playmaking skill of Love there, smart at reading the defense, and then he makes the pinpoint pass.
Pass to Isaac. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the basket by Gordon.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Porter finds Thompson. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Sexton. Passes it to Thompson. Sexton trying to break free. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Porter kicks to Zizic. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Bell. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love how Bell boxes out there on the glass. Gets physical, grabs the rebound.
And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Orlando. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Augustine passes to Awandu. The Magic again can't hit. Up the floor. Here's Porter. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Wall. Passes it to Bryant. Rebound Andre Drummond. Love the pass to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Drummond throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
It's Wall with the drive. Pass to Bonga. All alone. And that one hits back iron. Garland the pass to Osman. Back to Love. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. The second effort. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Beal against Sexton. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 6.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. He's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
Goes up the baseline, and it's Bryant missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Sexton kicks to Osman. Love the pass to Drummond. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Drummond.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Wall attacking from 11 feet away, and a nice shot by Bryant.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And here's Sexton. Down low, Drummond. Beal with the steal. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Wall can't be stopped. He's remarkable at maintaining control through shots like this.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here is Bryant. The Cavaliers making the shot. Over Drummond. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Cavaliers leading by 4. There's 1:40 left to play in the first. The kick out to Porter. There's the pass to Garland. Just 3 to shoot. Let's go. Here's Drummond. Out to Nance. Pass to Garland. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Beal. Here's Windler. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And it's Beal in the corner. To the middle. Here's Mahimi. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Over Mahimi. Second chance shot. To the right side. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Drummond passes to Windler. Missed it. Even after all those chances. It's stolen by Bertans. Smith against Porter. Smith, no good. Outside Porter. Here's Windler. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get it again. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Windler. He's covered by Brown.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Nance. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. The feed now to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Look, this is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Smith, no luck. Now Cleveland shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Nance. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. It's Porter outside. Washington with the rebound. Bertans kicks to Payton. To the paint. Wagner with it. Nance on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Here's Thompson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I love how fast Thompson rolls after the screen. He's solid at getting room to shoot in these sets.
Here's Payton. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Now, here's Sexton. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love dishes to Thompson. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Hachimura finds Payton. Back to Hachimura. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
I don't know how Wagner keeps that on target through the contact. It shows strength and concentration.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Payton kicks to Wagner. Here's Hachimura. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
The drive by Love. Out to Thompson. Back to Love. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Payton, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. The Cavaliers leading by 4. It's Drummond, high post. Love against Bryant. Back to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Drummond's got 10.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eye and desire to make plays for others.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Sexton finds Drummond. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
And that's it for the first half of that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Here's Wall after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Here's Hachimura. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Wizards trail by 6.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Wall with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, this is a big man doing some big work tonight. There's nothing they can do to slow Drummond down right now.
Smith outside. And it's sent back by Drummond. But they'll get another chance. Bounce pass Smith. Bryant finds Smith. And stolen by Love. The pass to Osman. And here's Sexton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Beal. Poke loose.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Wizards trail by 10. Smith surveying the D, and it's sent back by Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Windler. After the basket by Washington. Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. The 3. Rebound by Smith. Wizards trail by 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It doesn't go for him, and Cleveland will come the other way.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Garland, the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here is Smith. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Payton comes in for Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 10. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Thompson. The putback. It's good on the putback. Windler's got his second basket of the game.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And here are the Cavaliers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Nance down low. Mahinmi on him. Nance outside. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And Wall. Here we go now. Basket good. Wall's got 6 points.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well. Sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
Left side, Nance. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And Thompson throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from John Wall.
Look, when Wall is aggressively taking it to the rack like that, it doesn't matter what D you throw at him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Bonga, and it's good, 2 points. Bonga's got his first 2 points of the night. Passes to Windler. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Drummond. Colin Sexton is out there with Thompson. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mahinmi against Thompson. Pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Thompson and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Wall. He kicks it to Brown, right wing. Dishes it to Mahinmi. Right side, Sexton. Now Wall. Inside, here's Brown. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Osman kicks to Sexton. Here's Thompson outside Sexton. Pass to Osman. Thompson left side. Back to Osman. Sexton for three. Rebound Washington.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
The putback. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Osman the pass to Windler. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Ryan is checked in for Mahinmi. Beal comes in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Love kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Garland dishes to Drummond. The pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Bryant.
Now, how do you counter Bryant's physical abilities? I mean, he's a menace for the D inside.
Passes it to Love. He feeds it to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Smith. That one, no good. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 11. To the wing right side. Garland, the pass to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal taking his time here. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andre Drummond.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
It's Beal on the wing. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Now the dish to Garland. Back to Drummond. Pass to Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. He feeds it to Fournier. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a skilled finish from Evan Fournier. The experience and the toughness to overcome the defense.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Fournier. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Bonga. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Isaac. The finish, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Whoop-hoo!
Here's Beal. Passes it to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Pass to Bryant. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura, and it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beal. Tries again. Blocked again.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
And finished off by Fultz.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Here's Wall. Here's Bryant. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. The Magic have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Intercepted. Beal deciding where to go with it. Outside, Wall. The pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Fultz, and that one is good. Fultz has got his second bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ball against Fultz. Here's Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. From 11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Isaac. He kicks to Fultz. Back to Isaac. At the elbow, Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Count that one from Isaac.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, Wall. Bryant in the post. Vucevic defending. And Bryant gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Fultz finds Fournier. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Isaac left side. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Isaac.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Wall. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Magic. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Now, here is Smith. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint. Here's Isaac. That shot missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least one first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switcher also for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Back to Bamba. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so Brown will bring it up for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Wagner. Covered by Bamba. And there's the call on James Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smith, the pass to Wagner. Shoots over Isaac.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
Ross, that's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the middle. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Payton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Another shot, and it's blocked.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Bamba with the block. They get it back. It's good. Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ross passes to Bamba. Ross controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 3.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here is Smith. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Orlando moving the ball around. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Wagner passes to Smith. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Ross with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Carter Williams. Comes up empty down low. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Down low. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Bamba's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Brown. Smith on the wing. Passes to Bertans. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Washington. Ross with the steal. And the layup is good. Isaac's got 6.
Because of his size and speed, Jonathan Isaac can be a terror in the open floor. Go ahead and finish that, Jonathan.
Now, here's Wagner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Smith missing. Orlando leading.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Smith outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Orlando was looking great right away. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. They took and that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bryant. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And the shot goes down. Bryant's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Wizards.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And Isaac stays with it. Isaac's got 8 points.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Here's Wall. Right side, Bryant. Here's Bonga. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Bonga's got his first bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Beal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Big time tough play by Beal right there. Unfazed by the foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Augustine, no luck. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Wizards. Washington leading now by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And now only 1 away from being in the penalties.
Ross is checked in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
Augustine against Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Magic have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Washington making a change here. Bairton is checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mahinmi kicks to Beal. Ball against Ross. Wall dishes to Mahinmi. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Beal. The shot misses, and Orlando will come the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here is Wall, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wall passes to Mahimi. Vucevic with the block. It's Fournier on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency in production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Augustine. It's deflected. And here is Beal. He has 7. Can't hit from in close. Gordon inside, covered by Wall. Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Beal. Pass to Mahimi. Back to Beal. Over Augustine. Beal can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic out in front, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Carter Williams, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. The shot's good, and the Magic lead by 3.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And the pass to Bonga. Looking to get back on track here. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Fultz, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Here's Wagner. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando leading by 3. Great D that time from Beal. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. To the inside. Right side, Gordon. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Stolen by Gordon. Inside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Smith on the wing. Back to Bryant to take the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Fultz, and he finished it off with a lay-in. Fultz has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Markelle Fultz under duress, big-time shot.
Outside, Beal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Isaac right side. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bunga, and it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's John Wall in for Ish Smith. Isaac outside. Fournier against Wall. Fournier dishes to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Bryant passes to Beal. Shot to stop the run. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Here's Fournier. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it back. Outside Fournier. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Vucevic with it. So the Magic win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a look at the Magic starting group. We've got Evan Fournier. Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Thompson. Left side, Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Love against Isaac. 5 to shoot. Love the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Bamba. And that one goes long. And it's Orlando's ball.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Now, here's Fournier after the miss from Andre Drummond. Fultz, no good. 3-on-3. Drummond finds Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Thompson. Over Fultz. Up again. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Love the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Drummond. Misses off the left iron.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Garland kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent. Absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 6.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Love the pass to Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. Love wide open. He fires. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Now, here's Bamba. Left side, Love. Garland kicks to Love. Now the pass to Garland. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fournier's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Right side, Sexton. Fournier against Love. The open look here for Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Garland following the bucket by Orlando. Drummond finds Sexton. Thompson with it. 4 on the clock. Garland the pass to Drummond. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 1. Pass to Ross. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Now, here's Sexton. Feeds it to Nance. Back to Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Magic have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Augustine dishes to Ross. Back to Augustine. That one doesn't drop. Nance with some nice D. Here's Osman. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Nance. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Osman in at power forward. Here is Nance. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Nance passes to Windler. Back to Nance. Outside, Sexton. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. So it's Orlando now, following the score by Cleveland. Augustine with it. It's tipped. Nance outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here is Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Nance. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot, no good. The drive by Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Windler. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Porter. Outside, Sexton. Dishes it to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Augustine against Sexton. Pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Windler. Porter in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Carter Williams slams it in.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams, a fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
Garland with the bucket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. Kicks it to Fultz. From 7. Moves back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. Garland, the pass to Love. The dish now to Drummond. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cans. Here's Bamba. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
Here's Drummond. That shot, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Markelle Fultz. He had 10 points and 1 steal. And that'll do it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Fultz. Isaac out there with Vucevic. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fournier in at the 2. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Fournier. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Here's Isaac. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Fultz looking around. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Fournier against Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Now Thompson, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. The wide open look here for Garland. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gordon. Good D by Thompson.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Garland kicks to Thompson. And there's the pass to Osman. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And here is Garland, following Evan Fournier's 3. Garland, the pass to Windler. Here's Osman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Fournier pass to Gordon.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Bamba. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. Nice move. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 6.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Osman, the pass to Thompson. And Nance kicks to Garland. Thompson inside, covered by Bamba. Nance with no one around. It's good from long range. Nance has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Nice shot there by Bamba. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Porter against Ross. Porter dishes to Nance. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Isaac kicks to Ross. Vucevic trying to get open. Ross, that's good. Ross has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fans in love with the bigs. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Well, Cleveland shooting well. 50% from the floor. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Carter Williams with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
18 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Magic leading by 10. To the left side wing. Fultz against Porter. Fultz, no good. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And that one drops. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Love outside. Outside, Sexton. Kept alive.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 12 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And Isaac throws it down.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Porter. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Love the pass to Porter. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Fultz. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
It's stolen by Fultz. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. The Cavaliers trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Markelle Fultz.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
That one falls. And the Magic lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Andre Drummond comes in for Kevin Porter. Lance Thompson in for Nance. And the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. Sexton's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Fultz. From beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them this. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington. Now it's in.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Beal. The pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. Over Sexton. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Sexton on the wing. Back to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. And the 3 off target. Here's Washington.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Here's Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Back to Sexton. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Osman kicks to Drummond. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Bryant passes to Wall. Outside for Beal. Over Sexton. Beal can't get it to go.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Passes it to Garland. Back to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it. There's Beal with the 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And it's Osman missing. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Bryant dishes the Wall. Shoots over Garland. Here's Bonga. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Back to Osman. Sexton on the wing. The feed to Drummond. To the middle. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Count that one.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Mahimi with the stuff.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Garland, covered by Smith. Windler, the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Wizards trail by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Bertans. Smith outside. Back to Bertans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Mahimi over Thompson. The shot by Mahimi, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 5. They'll be back shortly live. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy.
Being yourself, being.
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington, Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nance outside. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Smith kicks to Wagner. Back to Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bertans against Nance. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Wagner. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Sexton, the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. The dish to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down low, Sexton finds Thompson. That one goes in. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It's stolen by Nance. Right side, Sexton. To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Bradley Beal's checked in for Payton. And John Wall's subbed in for Smith. Wall passes to Wagner. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Sexton up top, covered by Wall. Sexton the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson dishes to Porter. From past the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Hachimura. Nance with some nice D.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
The kick out to Porter. The pass to Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here, and Thompson throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Wall passes to Bryant. Wagner with it, working on Thompson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Out to Thompson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
Wizards trail by 8. Left side, Wall. Passes it to Hachimura. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Thompson. Here's Osman. And that one released in time, but no good. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. What a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He ended up with 17 points and 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Thompson is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the center. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And stolen by Drummond. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Thompson kicks to Love. Thompson passes to Love. Back to Thompson. Over to the wing. Here's Wall. Finished off the break. Wall's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
Osman on the pass to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Sexton, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by Drummond. Now Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Love with a wide open look. But they recover it. Drummond dishes to Sexton. For 3, Love. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing here by 8.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Beal against Sexton. Outside for Beal. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Drummond passes to Love. And here is Garland. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Smith dishes to Bryant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton finds Drummond. Here's Osman. He's looking for Drummond and finds him, and it goes down 2 points. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Love the pass to Osman and the powerful one-handed slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Smith inside to the paint. Here's Bryant. Over in the corner, Bertans. 2 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Round with it.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Osman, the pass to Garland. Osman kicks to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love, no luck. Wizards trail by 8. Bertans in the post. Brown the pass to Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his second basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Garland. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Yeah, Garland did a nice job. Pretty lethal off the bounce and great body control on that drive.
Smith kicks to Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Wall. Hachimura out there with Mahimi. Then there's Payton. And it's Wall. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Pass to Mahimi. Wall against Sexton. Wall passes to Hachimura. And he overshot that one, missing. Cleveland leading by 6. On the wing, Porter. Washington with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Nance. Knocked away. Hachimura with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Payton kicks to Hachimura. Back to Payton. Wall passes to Payton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Windler with the bucket. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. 8-point game. Pass to Mahimi. Out to the right wing. Inside. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Sexton finds Nance. Back to Sexton. It's stolen by Mahimi. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall with the ball. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The pass to Windler. And here's Nance. And Porter, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Wall, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahimi. And Beal subbed in for Gary Payton. Love dishes to Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Passes to Bonga. Back to Wall. Here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Porter with it. Picked up by Bryant. Porter looking it over. He dishes it to Garland. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Garland. To the middle. Another shot. And Drummond kicks to Garland. 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Wall passes to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And that's collected by Love. And here are the Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Garland with it. He's against Hachimura. Kicks it out to Love. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Zizic passes to Dellavedova. Kicks to Exum. Pass to Bell. Back to Exum. Now here is Dellavedova. Napier covering. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. And in the win, a comfortable win.